a lot of us have been programmed to believe in unconditional love. We're supposed to love someone no matter who they are, or what they do to us, which I feel leaves us in a place of the dysfunction that we were speaking about in relationships earlier. Everything else in our life has conditions, you know, but then when it comes to love, we're not supposed to have conditions, particularly in romantic love. And so when we decide that we're going to take a trip across town that takes us an hour to get there, we pay attention to the conditions of the road, which may come across in our decision for if we're going to go ahead and take that trip at that time. When we go to the store and we buy fruit, we look at the condition of the fruit before we take it home and decide if we're going to eat it. When we get a job, we look at the environment and the conditions surrounding the job assignment, the pay, the people who we're working with, who our bosses are, and those are all conditions around the job. But then when it comes to love, people tell us to love unconditionally, which isn't fair, because we all come into relationships for a particular reason, be it knowledge, be it attraction, be it stability, be it strength and focus that the two of you guys have that are parallel. And we're told that once those things are no longer there, that we're supposed to unconditionally love that person. When you get in a relationship and someone treats you a certain way, they like to rub your feet. They say loving things to you. They buy gifts and flowers for you. They take you out on dates and do all these things. And all of a sudden, all of those stop. They're telling us that we are supposed to stay in that relationship no matter the condition of the way we're being treated, which is completely asinine to me. If we're going to pay attention to the conditions of our food, the conditions of the environment, the conditions of our work, then why would we not pay attention to something that's so pivotal and vital to our life, which is the condition of our relationship, our romantic relationship with another person? So me personally, I don't believe in unconditional love. There are definitely conditions around if or how I love, and I do have a particular respect that I expect. I have no expectations but respect. I have no expectations but you be who you say you are, and you fulfill that role that you came into the relationship with. So relationships should definitely have conditions, and we need to get out of the romanticized version of what love is, and stop allowing ourselves to continue on in dysfunctional relationships out of the need to display unconditional love. You have to put forth effort. Number one, you have to put forth effort. You and I were talking earlier about why I don't feel relationships should take work. Because when we think of what work is and we think of entrepreneurship, work is something where we're going to get up, we're going to go work for someone else. It's probably not our dream life or our dream job or something like that. So we have to work to achieve the goals that we want within that business to be successful. Whereas in entrepreneurship, typically 90% of the time, probably more than 90% of the time, entrepreneurship is going to involve something that one is passionate about. And so they have to put effort to maintaining the business, but they enjoy it. And when you're in a relationship, you have to put effort to maintain the relationship because you enjoy the relationship and it's beautiful to you. So you give effort of your love, you give effort of yourself. You do things for the other person that you know that they appreciate, which is you putting forth effort to maintain the relationship. You shouldn't have to work in a relationship, but you do have to put effort into the relationship. And so that's one thing that I want to take out of us, or the idea of surrounding a relationship, is it's effort. It's not necessarily work. It becomes work when you're living in a dysfunctional relationship. Now that's work because you're not truly happy. But when you're in a happy space and you want to keep that happy space, you have to put forth effort to maintain the relationship.